Hey everyone, I'm Marbozir and welcome back to Let's Play Age of Wonders 3. So, I'm going to continue where I left off. I just finished my Phantasmorior research, so that means I can summon these guys now. They will cost me 80 mana per summon and 9 mana per turn in upkeep. But they are pretty good. In fact, some of the strongest units that you can get early on are summoned units, and some of the strongest units you can get overall are summoned units, or to be more specific, researched units, because some of them can be summoned and others are class-specific units that you can build in cities with Sorcerer's Conflux. But my point is that some of the strongest units that you can get come from research. So that leads me to my next point. After playing the game a bit, I see no real reason to focus my research on anything other than units, at least in the initial phase of the game. So that's what I'm going to focus on. I'll grab my next summon, which is this one. That's a tier 3 sorcerer research. This will cost me 80 mana per turn in upkeep. And this summons a random fantastic creature. Alright, let's research that. Anyway, I'm going to talk about one thing a little bit, because I had a comment or two about buildings. So someone pointed out how I'm apparently building pointless things in my front city. But that's actually incorrect. Because specifically, one of the suggestions was that I should have ignored some of these buildings, like the barracks, and just went straight for higher tier buildings that unlock higher tier units, like the Shock Trooper. However, you cannot actually do that, so that's incorrect, because the War Hall is required for the Dark Citadel, and then barracks are required for the War Hall. So you cannot actually get the Dark Citadel without building barracks or War Hall. You cannot skip these buildings. It's not possible. And the other buildings that I got, I'm actually going to go for this list real quick from top to bottom. So front city is the front city, that's not actually a building. The barracks, again, is something that's required for the War Hall. The Sorcerer's Conflux is something you start with in your front city at least. The Builder's Hall is, in my opinion, one of the most important buildings to get in every single city. The 20 production is extremely important, and you absolutely cannot skip this in your front city, because then you won't be able to get settlers. The storehouse is, again, in my opinion, one of the most important buildings to get in every or almost every city. That 100% extra growth will add up over time. The shooting grounds is something I actually used quite a lot, because I trained several archers in my front city, and this only takes one turn to build. So, one turn to get extra experience on every archer unit when you're actually training archer units is definitely not a bad choice. The shrine is something that's very important, because that gives you plus 10 mana per turn, and some of the strongest units that you can get early on come from summons. So, for example, even the Phantasmorior that I'm already summoning will cost me 9 mana per turn. So building shrines indirectly allows you to get stronger units, because you will have extra mana per turn to actually sustain these summons. That was the point behind the shrine in my capital. That was the point behind the shrine in my other city down here. That is the reason why I actually built these shrines to begin with. The Orc Priest was just a nice bonus, but I'm mostly getting them for the mana per turn. So I absolutely do not agree that shrines are pointless. They definitely aren't. And last but not least, the War Hall was again required for the Dark Citadel, and the War Hall on its own does actually unlock the Orc Impaler and the Orc Black Knight. So this is actually a very important building. So none of these buildings in my front city are pointless. And no, I couldn't have skipped, for example, the barracks to get the War Hall right away, because one is required for the other. And I cannot agree with anyone who suggests that building a storehouse, for example, is pointless. In fact, I would say that not building a storehouse is a mistake that I've seen some people make, but yeah. I can't comment on what other people do, I'm just commenting on what I'm doing. As for my other cities, I can go through my buildings here. So Storehouse and Builder's Hall are again two buildings that you should absolutely get in most, if not all of your cities. The shrine was something that I needed for extra mana. I'm about to start using quite a lot of mana in upkeep, The laboratory was also something incredibly important, because you start with around 20 to 25 research points per turn. My base is plus 20. So if I was at my base research, then researching the next spell or the next summon would take 8 turns. The research costs go up quite a lot. So the observatory was actually kind of important. And the Sorcerer's Conflux is one of the easiest ways to unlock more powerful units. So unlocking the Orc Apprentice in this city with the Sorcerer's Conflux was one of the easiest ways to unlock more powerful units for this city. I unlocked the Orc Priest because I wanted the shrine for the extra mana, not specifically because I built the shrine to unlock the priest. And I think that covers it all. I can go through this city too. So this city, for example, has again the Builder's Hall and the barracks and the storehouse. The barracks are required for a lot of these buildings later on. So for the War Hall, but also for the arena and shooting grounds. And I also got a siege workshop, which is the only city I got a siege workshop in. So this is, in my intention, the city that I'm going to recruit trebuchets from. And I needed a workshop for that. Not to mention the workshop actually gives you more hammers, so extra production is never a bad thing. Even if you do not intend to recruit trebuchets, siege workshop is still useful for extra hammers. So I think that covers it all. So as you can see, none of these buildings were pointless. But if you have any specific examples of which ones of these were maybe not necessary, or any comments about the build order in general, feel free to post below. I'm always open to discussion and suggestions. I might not always have time to reply to all the comments, but I do actually always read them all. However, in that case, please do try to give specific examples, because it's hard for me to reply or comment to generic statements that give no examples whatsoever. So, with all that said, I'm going to continue. This guy is down to almost no movement points. Let's clear these sides. I'll let them run. I'm not actually getting the benefit of these sides until I remove these neutral units. These are just wisps, so I'll let them run too. Alright. So this is my only Draconian city. I'll probably get some Draconian units from here. But right now I need to finish absorbing it. As for exploration, I want to explore the area around me. So this is where I'm going next. Right here. I also want to clear some of these treasure sites. I don't think I actually checked them yet. My alignment changed to slightly good, alright. And I finished my laboratory. Let's change this. I'm actually going to grab a builder, because with the builder you can get a fortress which can expand your domain. So for example, I would be able to grab this, which otherwise I would have to wait 2 city growth phases for. Because when my city expands its domain next, in 7 turns, I will not actually get this building with that. I will get this one. So I think it's worth getting a builder in there. Not to mention I can always grab the berries. That's plus 5 hammers. So that's still useful. And I don't have a single builder yet. Anyway, this is the Draconian city. I'll grab the War Hall. That will unlock some better units in here. So let's do that. And I'll continue exploring. Actually, let's check these sites perhaps. Oh, I should grab my archer first. Epic treasure site. Very likely victory. Okay. This doesn't look too hard, but let's check the other one first. And I'll grab my archer. Here the second one is easy. I'll do the second one first. Okay, this will have to wait one more turn. Alright, so let's explore this way. I'll summon the Phantasmorior for this army. So I'll actually wait one more turn to get that. I should get that on the next turn. And I got an apprentice. I could swap some of these units here. Some of these are fairly basic. Or in here. No, Orc Priest. The apprentice is clearly better than the priest, so I would actually swap the priest for the apprentice. And that's clearly better. But other than that, this turn is done now. So, let's continue. My city grew. Which one was it? I think that was this one, or not? No, that was the one in the west. Oh yeah, that was this one. Yep. As I said before, I'm not migrating this city, because my race hates volcanic terrain, while Draconians do not mind. So this city would be unhappy as Orc, because Orcs dislike both Arctic and they hate volcanic. Alright, so let's check this side. Strong. Okay, so I assume strong is easier than epic. Only 2 units in here. Goblin Berserker and Draconian Bard. Okay, let's do it. Very likely victory. Now, these treasure sites usually have some extra effects. Yeah, I can see one already. Greater Animate Dead. Yep. Animates all corpses of all kinds of units. Okay, this will basically resurrect one of the fallen units as undead, from what I can see. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I need to kill that bard before he gets to mind control something. Can I actually remove mind control in here? Yes, I can. With my Orc Apprentice. He has Dispel Magic. Okay. That's fine then. So how do I handle this? I could use my musket. That's probably the best way to go. This will do a ton of damage. Yep. Okay, 35. That was almost the max damage. I can easily kill that bard on this turn. Most likely. Pretty sure I can. I could just charge it. Like this? Yeah, sure. Let's just charge it. It will die. And it won't attack me because it died before it could retaliate. Alright, so 1 more unit left. I can do some damage from here. I will get the range penalty, but that's okay. I'll still attack 3 times and I got a promotion. Yeah, this doesn't look too hard. I'll attack with the Razor Bow. I'm actually surprised that I'm not getting the line of sight penalty. But I guess I do actually have line of sight from here. Okay. And I can attack 1 more time with these guys. I won't kill that Berserker, but he won't kill anyone either, so that's fine. I could curse it. That's not a terrible idea. I should have done that first, but whatever. Yeah, he resisted. Okay, this turn is done. Yeah, the bard got resurrected as undead. That's actually undead archer now. Okay. The Berserker is not attacking. I'll kill it then. With who? How's the experience on these guys? 18 out of 25. 11 out of 25. What about my heroes? Yeah, I should probably just focus on experience for my heroes. So I'll use the darts. Yeah, I'll use the darts 3 times. That should be decent experience for Ramona. Ramona is pretty close to another level. How's her experience? 149 out of 150. Okay. If I keep some of these alive, I would actually be able to get a promotion, but I don't really want to keep them alive. That seems like a terrible idea, to be honest. Okay. 50% blight protection, but at least they are not immune. So I'll do that. I don't like the Orc Priest too much, because a lot of undead units are actually immune to blight damage. I will definitely replace the Priest with the Apprentice. Apprentice is much better, and Apprentice has better damage times. I really don't like blight damage all that much. Too many units are immune to that. Down you go. And let's do some damage to this. I will get range penalty, but that's okay. See, this is why Apprentice is good. This unit has 40% frost protection, but is weak to fire. And I have 3 different damage types now. So that's pretty good. I have 4 different damage types actually, because my leader gives these guys shock or melee. Physical, I mean, not melee. Anyway, I win. But Apprentice is definitely stronger than the Priest. So what did we get? 40% fire protection, frost and shock. Okay, I guess I'll take that. Plus 19 knowledge and gold. Yep, I'll take all of that, thanks. Let's equip that then. Any specific hero? Let's see, I do have 2 different heroes. That's fire, frost and shock protection. Do I have any of that? On one of these? Nope. So it doesn't really matter all that much. This guy only has 8 resistance. So he can grab this. There you go. So let's check that other side. I was going to use my apprentice for that, because this was harder. This was ranked as epic. I'll leave the priest behind. I'll just send my priest to my capital or to my front city. Off you go. Oh, and I can summon the Phantasmorior now. Alright. So let's check this side first then. Strong, okay. Warg, and Troll. Level 3 or tier 3. Can I beat those guys? Well, very likely victory. Can I check the details on this thing? Yes, I can. Regeneration 68 hit points, 17 melee strike. This should be fine. I just need to be careful. Okay, manual combat. I can always use my Phantasmorior as a mid shield, because I can just summon another one. It's easier to summon a unit than just produce it in a city. I can summon these units right next to my heroes, while I can't train units right next to my heroes. Oh, this is the greater animate dead effect again, okay. So I need to be careful with that troll. Okay. Well, this is my leader, so I don't get extra cost on these spells. I can just use Cosmic Spray against these. Yeah, that's definitely the most damage that I can do. I think I can kill both these wargs right now. Well, I can definitely kill at least one. Oh yeah, I have one more priest in here. I should probably just replace this priest with apprentice again. Same I did with my other army. Okay, let's do more damage. I will get range penalty, but that's okay. I don't want to go too close. I could just kill them now with my Phantasmorior. Or I could kill them with the Razor Bow. Not a bad idea. Will that actually kill it? No, it won't. Alright, I'll finish it off with the Phantasmorior then. The Phantasmorior will get attacked by the troll, but that's fine. The troll is not close enough to attack anything else. But he has 17 damage. Okay. So let's start from this. Let's see, can I get some useful spells? I can use Star Blades, that's actually a good idea. This will give me extra attack strength. Yep, 5 physical and 9 shock. Star Blades give you extra shock attack strength. If I could stun this guy, that would be great. Yeah, he's resisting the shock effect for now, but I did quite a lot of damage there. He's down to 33 hit points. Can I actually kill it? Oh yeah, I used the Star Blades. So can I kill it? Good question. I can do a lot of damage with this. I'm pretty sure I can kill it. Yeah, I can definitely kill it. It's going down. It does have 60% blight protection, but that won't save it. I still got my last unit. This should almost definitely be enough damage. How many hit points does he have? I can't see, but he's dead. Nice. So this wasn't too hard. Give me something nice. What did we get? Lightning infused power crystal. That's a shield. Every time enemy unit performs a melee or touch attack against this unit, the enemy unit receives 5 shock damage and has a chance to be stunned. I quite like that. Well, I'll take this, obviously. And I also got more research points. So... oh yeah, that's the item down here. Yeah, I'll use this on my leader, for sure. That's a pretty nice item. Alright. So, one more ruin site, let's keep exploring. There's some treasure site over here. But let's do this one next. Wait, I didn't move my main army. That would have been bad. So, is this strong enough? It should be, honestly. This is an epic treasure site. So I might want to be careful. Will this have the same exact effect? The greater animate dead? Possibly. Wraith. Okay, let's check this out. Again. Inflict brain rot, life steal. Is this a flying unit? Yes, it is. Floating. That's the same as flying, or is it? Anything else? 60% physical protection, okay. Unaffected by physical movement impeding effects. Well, I'm pretty sure I can beat this army, but I'm not 100% sure. Well, let's do it anyway. The game says it's a likely victory. I'll take its word for it. I do have 2 apprentices, so they don't do physical damage or blight damage. Now, this is an example of a fight where the priest would be awful, because undead units are mostly immune to blight damage. I'm pretty sure all these archers are immune to blight damage. I can't actually see it here. Cannot regenerate. Yeah, blight protection 100%. So that priest would actually do 0 damage against these guys, because the priest had only blight damage. Right. I have to kill that wraith first. That's definitely the most dangerous unit in here. So let's focus on that guy. Yeah, the apprentice should be pretty good against this. So I can attack 3 times. Then I can attack 3 times again, perhaps. I will get a range penalty. But hold on. I think I had a spell that gives me extra movement points or something. Yes, this one, Quick Dash. I think that's better than Rain of Poison Blades. Actually, Rain of Poison Blades is awful against the Wraith, because the Wraith is immune to blight damage and it has 60% physical protection. So I might actually use that spell. I think I will. I only have physical damage on this guy. Yeah, this is physical damage. Yeah, it's definitely much better to use Quick Dash for my apprentice instead. Then I can attack 3 times with no range penalty. Yep, that's the best way to go. I can't actually kill the Wraith, but I can reduce it to less than 50% health. Then I can kill it on the next turn. What about the Razor Bow? I think I'll keep it in the back. I'm not close enough to attack anything. I can take a shot at that Wraith. With penalties, but whatever. You never know when 1 health is going to make a difference. I can attack twice from here. Range penalty. Well, let's move closer. I'll block the way to my heroes. I'd rather have the archer take damage than my heroes. I can still use my musket attack with Ramona. Even with 60% physical protection, that's still pretty good damage. Oh, I can actually kill that Wraith. Okay, never mind that then. So that Wraith is dead before he got to attack. Wait, what's this effect right here? Oh, that's Mass Curse. That's not Greater Animate Dead. That's -2 defense and -2 resistance. Yeah, I might lose this guy, but I'm okay with that. I killed the Wraith before it got to attack. I'm quite happy with that. No, he's safe. Well, not entirely, because I need to get out of here. I can't move right now, because then this unit will attack me. That's actual infantry. So I might want to kill that infantry first. I might even charge that infantry, and I think I will. Yeah, I think I'll charge it. Can I do a flanking charge? Yes, kind of. This is an archer. I will have to expose my razor bow a bit if I want to do it. I could move my razor bow here and then attack this infantry from the back. It would force it to face my razor bow, but then I could take 3 shots from these archers. I will take 3 shots from these archers if I move here. That's kind of obvious. How much damage can they do? Let's see, what's their actual attack strength? 8. Okay, so 8 times 3 then. I have 30 hit points. Yeah, this razor bow will probably die if I do it like this. Any spells I can do? Oh yeah, I can use this, but that's not so useful. I'm just checking my options. What's this? Oh yeah, I remember this. This can blind targets. I might actually use that. Wait, no. If I use that, then I won't be able to charge. I could also just charge this archer. That's not a terrible idea. You know what? I'm going to do that. That is a lot of damage. And then if he wants to shoot me, he'll have to move out of my range. Oh yeah, I took damage. That was actually pretty stupid. I didn't notice that this guy will get attack of opportunity. Oh well, it happens. That was actually a bit of a mistake. But I still did a lot of damage to these guys. Can I kill the infantry? Maybe. I want to move with this apprentice. I might move with Ramona. I want to charge this, but I also want to block the way. Yeah, I need to move here. Then I can attack. That gives me a flanking charge. Now I can move with my apprentice. And maybe do some damage to these archers. Apprentice is my last unit? No, it's not. I got the razor bow still. Let's attack this 3 times. I'm trying to figure out if my hero is safe. He should be safe. Can I actually kill these guys? I think so. Maybe. Let's try that. Yes, they are dead. So now I'm just a little bit worried about my hero right here. How many hit points does he have? He might actually die, but we'll see about that. If the archers want to attack me, they have to move out of my melee range. And that means I will get an attack. Oh, they are actually attacking me in melee. Well, that was their mistake. Or it made sense because I could kill them in 1 hit. Everyone survived, so that's okay. My dude survived with how many hit points? 3 hit points. I should just upgrade my hit points on some of my heroes. What's this? A mount item. Oh, that's nice. Deals +2 physical damage to armored units. This unit is vulnerable to blight damage. I don't like that too much. And I can teleport to target unoccupied hex in combat. Wow, that's pretty nice. Hey, I'll definitely take that. But who do I want to use this on? Maybe on Ramona? 12 melee strike or 14 melee strike. Well, this guy is technically stronger in melee. So it probably makes more sense to use it on him. It definitely does. If I want to maximize my damage, then this guy should grab it. I don't like his lower defense. I think I'll end up boosting his stats a bit. Okay, let's use it on this guy. I can always swap it later, if I decide to. Alright. So, is the city going to grow soon? Because I can actually get +5 production, gold, mana and knowledge or research from this site once my domain grows. I might grab another builder, maybe. I am getting the Warhol in here. 6400. Yeah, it will take 13 turns before I get 10,000. It might be worth getting a builder. What's my production in here? Oh yeah, I finished production in my capital. I was building what? Which city is that? Waklar or whatever? I finished the laboratory, okay. So now I can go for the Dark Citadel. I need better units. I think it makes sense, so let's grab that next. That's only 3 turns. And that will give me access to the Shock Trooper, which is a pretty good unit. Upgrade hero. That gives me 10 upgrade points. What do we have here? Stealth Commander. All units in the hero's army gain forest concealment. Oh, I thought that's going to be better. Stealth for all units in his army. That would probably be a little bit overpowered. Performs an attack that can be retaliated against target enemy unit. Oh, that's nice. I might take that. Well, especially with that mount. That's actually pretty good. What about this? Friendly unit gains +8 defense for the next 2 turns. Oh, that's awesome. +8 defense would like double the defenses of so many units. Shrouds target friendly unit in shadows to conceal it from enemy troops, allowing the unit to instantly leave combat. I like that too. Wow, these are some really nice options here. What else? Cloak and Dagger too. That was what I was saving for, but I might end up taking something else now. These are interesting options. I think I'll grab Assassin Strike. I really like that. This is both offensive and technically a defensive ability, because you normally take retaliation damage when you attack in melee, but with this you don't. Anyway, I'll just cut this part here and decide in the next one. Feel free to post any suggestions or comments But this part is done, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.